You know what blows my mind? Research shows that AI can solve complex geometry problems that stump math experts, but then completely fail at simple variations of the same task. It's like having a genius who can't tie their shoes.
That's fascinating. And it reminds me of this groundbreaking study that analyzed nearly 1,600 research papers on AI reasoning. They found something really surprising about how we're building these systems. Let me guess. We're focusing on the wrong things when we evaluate AI intelligence?
Exactly right. The study showed that 55% of papers only looked at an AI's ability to follow sequential steps, like following a recipe. But only 16% examined crucial skills, like self awareness.
You know what's really interesting about this? Scientists are using Lego building as a way to understand these differences. Think about a child building a spaceship. They're actually using this incredibly complex set of thinking tools.
The researchers actually broke these thinking tools down into four distinct toolkits. Would you like to know what they discovered?
Please, and I'm particularly interested in how AI handles these different aspects compared to humans.
Well, the first toolkit is what they call the unbreakable rules of thinking. Things like logical coherence and the ability to build complex ideas from simpler ones.
That makes sense. It's like how you can't believe a Lego structure is both stable and about to collapse at the same time. But what about the second toolkit? I've heard it described as the brain's CEO.
That's right. It's our metacognitive controls, like self awareness and strategy selection. It's constantly asking questions like, do I understand this? And is this approach working?
And this is where AI really differs from us, isn't it? From what I understand, AI tends to be incredibly rigid in its problem solving approach, just connecting pieces one after another in a linear sequence.
The research showed exactly that. When problems become more complex, AI doesn't get more creative. It actually becomes more rigid and repetitive.
But here's what really fascinates me. The study found that AI actually has access to more advanced thinking tools, they just don't know when to use them. When researchers explicitly told the AI which cognitive tools to use, their performance improved by an astounding 66.7% on complex problems.
That's such a crucial finding. It suggests that AI has these capabilities, but needs explicit guidance to access them.
Let's talk about the third toolkit: how we organize information. Humans can think hierarchically, understand cause and effect, and mentally manipulate spatial relationships all at once. But AI seems stuck in this linear, step by step approach.
And the fourth toolkit involves specific actions for building and refining thoughts. Humans are particularly good at backtracking, going back to where things worked and trying a different approach.
You know what this reminds me of? The difference between someone who can only follow a recipe exactly as written versus someone who understands cooking well enough to improvise and fix mistakes.
That's a perfect analogy, and it really highlights why this research is so important for the future of AI development.
Looking ahead, what does this mean for how we might interact with AI systems? Should we be trying to make them think more like us, or should we embrace these differences?
The research suggests that understanding and leveraging these differences might be more valuable than trying to make AI mirror human cognition exactly.
That makes sense. Maybe the goal isn't to create an exact replica of human intelligence, but to develop AI systems that can better access their full range of cognitive tools while maintaining their unique strengths. It's about creating complementary forms of intelligence.
And in the process, we're gaining a deeper understanding of human cognition as well.
It really makes you appreciate the complexity of human thought, doesn't it? Every time we watch someone solve a complex problem, we're witnessing this amazing symphony of cognitive tools working together in ways we're only beginning to understand. The future isn't about replacing human thinking. It's about understanding how these different forms of intelligence can work together to solve problems in new ways.